All right, we're back and we're gonna take a look at these. We've got these really beautiful lacy foliage, and then we'll zoom in here. There's these heart-shaped flowers, so pretty.
They're beautiful.
They're a light purple color.
Yeah.
So these are actually the native bleeding heart that we see here in BC. You can find those popping up pretty much everywhere right now.
Neighborhoods, parks, everywhere you can find it.
Yeah, so take a look in your local parks to see if you can find the bleeding hearts. Ooh, another thing that's popping up along the way, we see a ton of these.
This is that type of lily, isn't it?
That's right. So we call this false lily of the valley because it's not actually lily of the valley, but it is a ground cover. So you see this popping up and covering the ground all along the trails. You can see right now it hasn't bloomed, but we actually do have buds that are about to bloom here. False lily of the valley. So you can recognize it by the heart-shaped leaf and that it covers the ground. There's just hundreds of them.
Search and rescue choppers up.
Oh, yeah, we do get those every once in a while over Burnaby Mountain here.
Yeah, which is not surprising.
Oh, look at this. This here is actually in bloom. It's got a nice yellow flower. So it's springtime here. And you'll see the leaves look a little prickly on the ends.
Yeah, they do.
But
you can tell also that some of the leaves have been chewed on too.
That's true. Something has been eating these leaves.
Yeah.
Do you have any guesses to what this might be, Paul?
I would think it maybe it's not holly, but I think it's something close to it, maybe.
This one is actually called Oregon grape.
Oh.
So Oregon grape, actually, these flowers will turn into really dark looking berries. Well, they call it Oregon grape, but you got to be careful. Those do ripen up in the summertime, but you don't want to eat too many of them.
No, that'll make you really sick.
You can eat them, but just in small quantities.
Yeah.
Because it is a diuretic, and it'll make you go to the washroom quite a bit. But Oregon grape is also another plant that the indigenous people here used to collect and eat. It does kind of have a very sweet taste once they're very ripe. Ooh, here we go. This is one of the first berries of the season. You'll see that it still has even a purple flower.
Ooh.
And I noticed that the leaf here, you've got two on the top and one long leaf here.
Yeah, almost like a Canadian leaf almost.
Almost like a maple leaf, kind of, but you'll see that the formation, it's got two eyebrows and a beard. That's how I recognize that, the two eyebrows and a beard. You even see there's a little tiny berry starting to form. It's green right now. Do you have any guesses to what this berry might be?
Blackberry?
Nope. It comes out before blackberry. It relates to a certain fish that we have in the streams here.
Well, we've got salmon, we have coho, we have chinook.
Yeah, it's a salmonberry.
Oh, you're kidding.
This is called a salmonberry because when the berries are ripe, they actually look like salmon eggs. They're bright orange. Some of them are bright yellow, but if you've ever seen salmon eggs, they're bright orange. So that's the salmonberry, and that's the first one that comes out this season. That's when all the hummingbirds will come back, migrate back here to pollinate these and drink their sweet nectar. So you know that it's springtime when you start to see these little purple flowers appearing everywhere. Really cute little trail here. Good thing we have our hiking boots on. There is a little bit of mud on this trail, Gnome's Home Trail on Burnaby Mountain.
Well, I'm having a lot of fun and learning with you today, Kaya.
Thanks for coming out, Paul. I'm having a good time too, and it's nice to have new people come out each time.
Well, you know, it's nice to be able to come out and learn from you, Kaya.
And I know you know what this is.
Holly!
That's right. We've got holly here. You see these popping up all over the forest.
Yeah. You'll be seeing these popping out actually almost all over parks.
Yep.
Homes.
Yep.
Trees, bushes. You'll see it, especially during the Christmas time. You'll see a lot of
That's right. You're right.
out.
Because the holly has like a red berry.
Yeah, it does.
That comes out in the wintertime, and they like to make like Christmas wreaths out of it. But is this bush here? Is it a native bush to this land?
I don't believe it. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's from Scotland or something close to that.
It is. It's actually found all over Europe.
Ah, okay.
So
well,
how do you think?
Close.
How do you think this holly bush popped up in the forest here, Paul?
By animals carrying these seeds.
You're right, exactly. So maybe some birds in the middle of winter found these berries and ate them and deposited them somewhere else in the forest, growing a whole new holly tree.
Yeah.
That is a bit of a challenge, though. When the settlers came here, they brought some of the plants over from Europe and England, and that's what happens is these species kind of take over the local native plants. Yeah, so I see right here we've got these vines growing here.
Yeah, and those are very prickly too, so
they're
be careful, Kaya.
They're a little bit prickly. They've got a few buds on them right now.
Yeah.
This is a native plant that grows here. Do you have any guesses of what that is?
I think you said earlier, but blackberry?
Yes, you're right. It's a native blackberry. It grows on these little vines and they travel along the forest floor. And so this is a native blackberry, and they have a little smaller of a blackberry. But yeah, that's what naturally occurs here. Not the big, huge Himalayan blackberry bushes you might see with the huge thorns.
Oh, a nice little walk path.
Yeah, look at that.
Sweet.
Maybe it was a bit mushy here before. They've built a nice little boardwalk.
Oh, it is. It's just beautiful.
Wow. So beautiful.
Oh, that's a bird calling out.
Yeah. I can hear a bird in the distance. It's
Yeah,
some
I
type
can
of
too.
woodpecker. Sounds like it could be a northern flicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear woodpeckers a lot in a healthy forest like this because you have lots of dead trees, and that's what they like to do is they make holes. They'll drill holes in the trees to get the bugs that are inside, right?
Yeah. It doesn't feel like we're going up much at all.
No, not right now. This is why this trail's a little easier. It kind of goes across. It comes up a little bit, but it's not as steep as the Pandora trail we came down is quite steep. So a lot of times I like to head across the mountain on Gnome's home trail to cut across.
We seem to be almost going down almost.
Well, this does connect to another trail that goes back up. Ooh, wow, look at all the moss that's growing here. That's
beautiful.
So beautiful, it's soft.
Soft as can be. Wow.
Yeah, nice place to stop and eat a lunch.
Soaked enough with water so the